And so I'm going to go down the list and actually only do solo reviews on these ones. So you get, kind of a better example of what the... You know what? Let's just start this one over again. Hey guys, FunnyGuyTimmy here with another microphone review. This is a microphone that I've actually owned for a while, but the reason I'm doing this one is because a lot of people have asked about it. I think it was like 4 people in a row asked some similar question. One of them, I think one person asked me on Facebook, someone asked me in an email, and then a couple people left comments on YouTube. So it's about the MXL 990, which is this bad boy right here. I've owned this one probably for about a year now. And I haven't really done too much with it. I think the only video that I really have about the microphone is the $100 or less, the first $100 or less microphone video. I think that's really the only one that I have where I actually talk about this microphone. And though I did actually, you got to hear what the microphones sound like, but I feel like more people are wanting, in the treated space, no noise, no shootouts, just single microphones. And so I'm going to go down my list of microphones, I think it's 20 at this point, and, make sure that I have at least one solo review video per mic. And then, if you guys want shootouts, ask for shootouts. And I might do a shootout on this one and the AT 2020 later. But for right now, we're just talking about this one. This mic, this is one of those, it's well known for that $100 benchmark or $100 or less area. It's a pretty common starting mic. And actually, when I was looking up MXL 990, there was actually one photo that showed up, and it actually blew my mind. It's this one right here. Yeah, that is the most epic voice guy, trailer guy. I mean, I grew up with that guy doing all the trailers to all of my favorite movies as a kid, and here he is holding the MXL 990 in a promo. I mean, he's not actually, he doesn't actually use that. I don't think there's at any point in time he's actually used that microphone for any of his voiceover. He may have early on, but it was just funny finding that microphone, something that's less than $100, or at least it is now. I don't know what it was at the time. And then one of the most famous voice actors of all time. So anyway, now my personal opinion on this microphone and why I kind of don't use it really at all is because it's really bright. It's a really bright and sharp microphone, and it has a relatively high noise floor. I'm actually going to give you some silence so you can hear what I'm talking about. You hear that kind of hiss, that kind of hum? That's from the microphone. There's no fans going on. It's not the computer noise. That's the microphone. And it's not that I have a defective one. The microphone that I have is actually in really good condition. It's really just the mic, and it's actually not so high of a noise level that you can't work with it. I feel like if you were doing audiobook, this is totally fine. If you're doing commercial where they're gonna actually play some music behind you, behind the voice, kind of under. On a second layer, and there's going to be music and sound effects, you probably won't hear the noise. So it's not bad. I'm not saying that this is a useless microphone. This is not. This is actually a really good microphone. Just for me, it's too sharp, it's too sibilant, and it has the noise. So it's one that I don't use very often. Now, the kind of people that I would say would probably benefit from this microphone, someone that I think could use this microphone without having to do a lot of EQing or compression or any cleanup, would be someone with a really deep voice, with a lot of bass to their voice, and that does a lot of high energy, relatively loud voiceover. The louder the voiceover, the read, and the higher energy, the more you're going to turn down the gain and turn down the volume, and the more you do that, the less noise you're going to hear. So if you were to be doing, doing like monster truck rally kind of stuff, or some kind of local commercial radio spots for used car sales deals or something like that. The only reason I bring those up because those are normally like the more manly voices or the more macho voices, really deep bass, and they're really high energy and really fast. If you're doing that kind of stuff, using a mic like this was actually really good because I feel like it's a brighter mic. It's going to put more focus on the brighter areas of your voice that other mics other microphones might not pick up. At the same time, it's not going to focus on the bass, to which you already have a lot of, which is just going to basically make your voice sound too boomy. And then the fact that it does have a relatively high noise floor, being really loud and being high energy is going to mean that you're not going to notice the noise floor really at all. The more you turn down the gain, the less the mic noise is going to be a problem. But if you're doing things like audiobooks, you're probably going to have to do some kind of cleanup. But what I've noticed a lot with like audiobook work is that it really doesn't matter the quality of the microphone. There's been very few people that I've talked to that have, really critiqued the quality of the microphone when it comes to audiobooks. It's more the quality of the read. That's why people are listening to it. How does the person, deliver the read? How, is the person engaging when they do the audiobook, or is it really boring? Do you really hate listening to it? And that's more important than the quality of the microphone. Not saying that this is a bad quality. I'm just saying. So anyway, hope you guys like this. I'm not going to be doing any compression, any EQing, any, I'm just going to normalize it to -3 dB. No cleanup, none of that. You're going to be listening to it just the way I'm hearing it. And that's basically it. I just had it basically 2/3 of the way on my gain and my volume on my mixer, and that's basically it. So it didn't really take too much to actually get some good levels out of this. But again, it's kind of bright and too sibilant for my voice. But if you have a really deep bass or a really deep voice and you have a lot of bass in your voice, I think this would be a good mic for you. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to see any other microphones or microphone videos or any other videos really in general, leave them down in the comment section below. If you have any other questions, let me know. And until next time, peace.